Hi friends, this is Pastor Gerishon. I was born from a culture in East Coast of Africa, from the Luo tribe. My grandfather had 7 wives, which culturally is accepted because he gives 15 cows for each woman. And my father had 3 wives, and he gave 25 cows for each woman. My mom was the second wife, and I would always never know the answer as to why Yahweh called me from that polygamous family. But I'm always grateful that Yahweh's favor and mercy and loving kindness runs deep than anyone can ever imagine or understand. Imagine I am the 36th born of my father's children. He had 36 children. And one thing I've come to realize is that in the African setup, the problem with the polygamous family is that the women would tend to fight for positions for their sons. They would always do anything it will take to ensure that they run the show and they conquer the heart of the husband, or to conquer other women, the rival women, in order to put their sons at a level whereby they inherit everything that appertains to the man or to the father of those children. This is why I would like to call on all of us to take this issue seriously, that Africa has suffered a lot in witchcraft, in taboos, in traditional beliefs that come with polygamy. Polygamous families have really affected families in Africa. One way is by the women going to the witchcraft to destroy the other sons or the other daughters of their rival women. And this is why it is very important for us to take it seriously, that a monogamy family is working in some way. I'm not saying it's perfect, but in Africa, it's a disaster living amongst a polygamous family. I am coming from a polygamous family, and I've seen the damages it caused. It has cost many thousands of families, because the women are rivals to each other, and the way they rival each other is not clean. They use witchcraft and many other dark forces to fight each other. And this is why I'm very grateful that today, if we take time to teach our people in Africa, leave alone just concentrating with wars and diseases and lack of water and famine and corruption, there is much more than that is affecting the African people. And this is why I'm calling on all of us to send out teachers like you have been doing, like Reach for Yahweh has been doing, sending out teachers to come and train us on the importance of obeying the word of Yahweh, being faithful to one woman, raising your children responsibly according to the teachings of the word. Because if we don't do that, Africa is bleeding out of this polygamous relationship. They are not doing Africa good. And by sending out missionaries who come to teach us and train us, we have seen there's a lot of improvement.